Till our previous session, we were focusing on the introductory part. We were focusing on that what has to be done, what is not to be done. We were focusing upon the various aspects. But today, I am going to focus upon the subject as such. We'll start talking about the subject. We'll discuss the various aspects of this subject now. If you would have looked upon the syllabus that you have in your CA foundation, that syllabus includes the various topics which are already been covered at your CA foundation level. I'm sorry, 11th level or 12th level. I'm talking about the students of commerce background. Those uh, those are already been informed. Students appearing for foundation level in November 2020 exam. It is brought to the notice of all students that said examination shall now be held on 19th, 21st, 23rd, and 25th. Okay. Yes. I'll just repeat the things now. So till now, for those students who were from commerce background, they have done certain topics thereof in their 11th standard. There are certain topics which are done at 12th standard, and those are there in your syllabus of CA foundation as well. The only point of difference is what when you were doing these all topics at your earlier stages, at those stages those topics were having the basics of their understanding कि आपने एक particular topic के 4-5 प्रॉब्लम 10-12 प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर लिए, तो अगला वाला जो प्रॉब्लम एग्जामिनेशन में आने वाला है that will be almost of the same category. All right, but now what happens is when it comes to CA foundation studies, you are supposed to apply the concepts. What you're supposed to observe is what kind of concept can be applied in what situation. You're supposed to check whether the things are being correctly presented or not. You have to observe that the given problem is containing what kind of concept into that, and based on that you're supposed to give the answers. So that will be a big deal of difference when it comes to your studies related to CA foundation and what you did at your 11th and 12th standard, even if you are a commerce student. Now, the topics that you did at your 11th standard were subsidiary books, the ledger, journal, posting, cash book, petty cash book. These all topics put together is only your chapter 2 of your ICI module. जो आपको मैंने कल कहा था that you have to start referring chapter 2 unit 1 of the ICI module, it's all covered into that single chapter, chapter 2 of the ICI module, not in one unit but the whole chapter as such. You must have done or you must have ignored a topic called as rectification of error in your 11th standard, which is there in your CA foundation again. There was this topic of bank reconciliation statement in your 11th standard, that is again there in CA foundation. You did the final account of sole proprietorship forms, that is also there in CA foundation. Now, the only point of difference is that what you had done in those situations, don't you worry at all, anyone and everyone. I'm specifically saying, don't you people worry at all. I'm going to clarify everything from the basics. कि मैं 11th में साइंस में था, 12th में कॉमर्स में आया, मैंने 11th 12th साइंस से करी हुई है, you that won't make any difference for me because I'm going to talk about everything from the basics. Even though you are from the commerce students commerce background, I'm not going to assume that you know this. I'm going to explain everything from the base of it because I know what kind of things that you have learned at earlier point. I know in what way it has been told to you earlier. But now our viewpoint have to be changed. Our focus have to be changed. We cannot by heart the things. We have to understand the things from the conceptual point of view, and those concepts have to be applied in a given question, because one single word, if it is replaced, changed in a particular question, the whole meaning of that question changes. And based on that, your interpretation changes. And when your interpretation related to a question changes, automatically your answer to that question also changes. सामने वाला बंदा आपके साथ कैसे बात कर रहा है, उस हिसाब से आप डिसाइड करते हो कि आपने रिस्पॉन्ड कैसे करना चाहिए. किसी ने अगर ऐसे ही बोल दिया सुनो, तो आप जनरली रिप्लाई करते हो हाँ कहो, और किसी ने कहा सुन, इमीडिएटली आप लोग ऐसा रिएक्ट करते हो, क्या हुआ बे, why you are responding, why you are saying like that, कौन सा मैंने तेरा पैसा खाया हुआ है, and the kind of attitude that comes suddenly within us also. So what happens is, the same thing if presented in a different way can have the different kind of interpretations also, and those interpretations changes your answers, your responses to the given situation. So you are supposed to learn the things from that perspective now. You have to learn the concept. उसको application कैसे करना है वो अपने आप आना चालू हो जाएगा. And that's the focus at Ekatvam, that when we are talking about something, we are going to talk from the core concept, from the base of it. Why a particular thing is required. Yesterday, if you observe, I started asking you the question, why do you do the accounting? And some of them answered that because we want to keep the record of it, because we want to have the financial statements, because we want to know the profit or loss, etc., etc. There were multiple answers coming because everyone has got their own understanding till date. But you have to understand it from the thorough point of view. Then you also had a topic in your in your 11th standard that is called as depreciation. आपके पास straight line method of depreciation, reducing balance method of depreciation, ये आपने किया होगा. The same thing is what we have at our CA foundation level. Also, the only point is there are some additional methods that we are going to do along with those, that straight line and reducing balance method. The point again of difference is you'll be having the advanced level of questions. You'll be having the advanced level of accounting methods. You'll be having more methods of calculating depreciation also. It will not be restricted only to the straight line method or the reducing balance method. Then at 12th standard, you had a topic called as bills of exchange. We have that bill of exchange topic here also. You had a topic called as NPO. We have the topic of NPO here as well. You had a topic of partnership, admission, retirement, and death of partnership. We have that as well. But we do not have dissolution of partnership form. We do not have the final account of partnership form at this point in time. Those are there at your CA intermediate level. आप कहोगे सर ऐसी क्या जरूरत थी, जो हम लोग 12th में खत्म करके वो तो फाउंडेशन में ऐसे कर जाएंगे. वो तो बेटा जब टॉपिक आएगा तब पता चलेगा कि कैसे करेंगे. वो सवाल जब सामने आता है ना, and in that when they start talking about certain concepts, at that time we start realizing, oh my god, ये मैं कहाँ आ गया. वो जब खींच के किसी ने चमाट मार दियो या सर पे कोई एक फटका लगाओ और उसके बाद में जो दिन में तारे दिखने चालू हो जाते हैं और उसके बाद में आप कहते हो मैं कहाँ हूँ. सीरियसली मैं कहता हूँ आज का लेक्चर होने के बाद में मुझे 2-4 लोग तो मैसेज पक्के भेजने वाले हैं, सर व्हाट इज द प्रोसीजर टू चेंज द कोर्स. ये आप हमें कहाँ ले आए सर, हम किसकी बातों में आ गए कि हम लोग ये कोर्स कर रहे हैं. अच्छा, आप सब लोग सीरियसली ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग, आप सब लोग सच में खुद की इच्छा से आप सीए कर रहे हो? आपको किसी ने नहीं कहा कि आप सीए मत करो, इसमें परसेंट बहुत कम होता है. Okay, honestly, how many of you have come to this particular course on their own wish or will? Please raise hands. खुद डिसाइड किया कि हम आत्महत्या करेंगे, ऐसे कितने लोग हैं? डोंट लोअर योर हैंड्स, ओनली रेज योर हैंड्स. अच्छा, अभी भी 30 लोग ऐसे हैं, अभी भी 30 लोग ऐसे हैं, नहीं 25 लोग ऐसे हैं जिनको जबरदस्तियां धकेला गया है. अच्छा, ऑनेस्टी ये सब ऑनेस्टली जवाब दे रहे हैं. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर देयर जिनको धक्का दिया गया, आपको यहाँ जबरदस्ती भेजा गया कि तुझसे और कुछ नहीं होगा, तू सीए कर. रक्षिता, you had called yesterday. Acha, I want to do CFA, but that requires graduation. So till then CA. Oh my God, Athar, क्या logic है भाई? I'll tell you one thing. Along with your CA course, you can go for CFA as well. There are some students who had cleared their CFA level 1 and level 2 along with the articleship itself, and today they are CA CFAs. And that's always a better option as compared to doing only CFA after your graduation. Always remember this. CA supports you a lot when it comes to the CFA course. रक्षिता, कौन धक्का दे रहा है तेरे को इस कोर्स में? नो वन, फिर भी तू सो कोर्स कर रही है, सही है। रुतिका, तुझसे भी जबरदस्ती सीए करवाया जा रहा है। Oh, you want to do journalism? I'll tell you one thing, Rutika. There are certain business channels, if you'll be knowing about it. There is something called as CNBC TV 18. There is something called as CNBC Awaz. There is something called as Z Business, NDTV Profit, etc., etc. Have you ever seen those news channels? Those business news channels? Yeah. In that, around 50% of those anchors, around 50% of their business analysts are nothing but the chartered accountants. So you can go into the journalism. The only thing is that instead of the दहशत भरी सनसनी वाली जर्नलिज्म करने के बजाय you can do the business journalism if you have completed chartered accountancy. So there is a scope for you as well. So don't worry on that part. क्या होता है ना, जब तक आप खुद के मन से, खुद के अंदर से ऐसे डिसाइड नहीं करते हो ना कि मैंने सीए करना ही है, till that point in time you don't give a particular chance, you don't give a kind of value to this course, and this course requires you to be in it thoroughly. I said thoroughly means no here and there. If you are not here in this course thoroughly, then you are having the problems. अच्छा, करीब करीब 50 लोगों ने आंसर दे दिए। अब तो 20 लोग और बचे हुए हैं जिनको अब तक के डाउट है कि हमको डाउट है या नहीं, या जिनको लगता है कि हम सीए कर रहे हैं या कर नहीं रहे हैं, या चांस ट्राई करने के लिए आ गए। सर अभी वो क्या है ना, खाली पीली बैठे थे हम लोग घर में, और वो खाली पीली चैनल पे भी आ गई, फिर हमने कहा चलो खाली पीली सीए भी कर लेते हैं। हैव यू डिसाइडेड समथिंग लाइक दैट? 20 लोगों ने हाथ ना खुद होके में उठाया, ना धक्का देने में उठाया। यस, कौन है ऐसे बंदे जिनको, मतलब जो ऐसे ही आ गए बस? कहां से आ जाते हैं ऐसे लोग, पता नहीं हमको। एक्चुअली एक कहानी याद आ रही थी कि आप लोगों ने अब डिसाइड तो कर लिया सीए करने का। हुआ यूं कि एक बहुत बड़े राजा थे, और उस राजा की एक सुंदर सी बेटी थी, पत्नी नहीं, सुंदर सी बेटी थी। अब बेटी बड़ी हो गई। बेटी बड़ी होने के बाद में राजा ने डिसाइड किया बेटी की शादी होनी चाहिए। तो मंत्री ने कहा सर आप राजा हैं, आप अगर राजा हैं तो आपकी बेटी का तो स्वयंवर होना चाहिए। आप राजा लोग ऐसे शादी डायरेक्टली नहीं करते, जाके लड़का देख के आया, लड़के को लड़की दिखाई और पसंद आ गया, या फिर लड़की को कॉलेज भेजा तो कोई पसंद आया तो चलो शादी करवा दी। यू डोंट डू समथिंग लाइक दैट। यू आर अ किंग, सो यू नीड टू अरेंज स्वयंवर फॉर योर गर्ल। राजा ने कहा ठीक है, घोषणा करवा दो कि बेटी की शादी है, और पूरा गांव आएगा, बहुत सारे लोग आने वाले हैं। अब जो दिन तय हुआ था, जो टाइम डिसाइड हुआ था, उस समय पे सारे लोग भीड़ जमाने आ गए। इंडियंस कहीं पे भी पहुंच जाते हैं, बस ऑडियंस बनने के लिए तो हमको कोई जगह की जरूरत ही नहीं है, हम लोग खुद ही ऑडियंस बन जाते हैं। तो हम लोग को ऑडियंस बनने में बड़ा मजा आता है। तो सारे लोग पहुंच गए उस गांव में, उस पर्टिकुलर प्लेस पे। कंडीशन ये थी स्वयंवर की कि वहां एक पानी का पॉन्ड था, और उस पानी के पॉन्ड में थोड़े से 10-12 मगरमच्छ थे। और कंडीशन ये थी कि वो उस पानी के एक किनारे से बंदा उसमें छलांग मारेगा, और फिर तैर के जो बंदा बच के बाहर निकलेगा, वो बंदे के साथ राजा की बेटी की शादी होगी। अब जैसे लोगों ने ये कंडीशन सुनी तो लोग एकदम शांत। अच्छा अमीनिक तो ये कोई हमारे लायकी की काम तो है नहीं, पर राजा का पाबंदी थी कि आप लोग शादी में आओगे भी, स्वयंवर में आओगे भी, और वहीं टिके रहोगे जब तक कि वो स्वयंवर खत्म नहीं होता है। खाने पीने का अरेंजमेंट उधर ही था। तो करीब करीब आधा घंटा निकल गया, कोई छलांग मारने को तैयार नहीं। राजा परेशान, यार चल क्या रहा है, मैंने इतनी बेसिक कंडीशन रखी हुई है, कुछ ज्यादा थोड़ी है, कुछ एक 15-20 इधर से 15-20 उधर से, इतनी तो मगरमच्छ है उसमें। कोई छलांग मारने को तैयार नहीं। 2 घंटे निकल गए, राजा ने मंत्री को बुलाया, मंत्री क्या चल रहा है, तूने कैसी कंडीशन सजेस्ट की है कि कोई छलांग नहीं मार रहा है, क्या मेरी बेटी का स्वयंवर होगा या वो बेटी को ऐसे ही मुझे ब्याह देना पड़ेगा? नहीं नहीं सर, आप चिंता मत करिए, हो जाएगा कुछ ना कुछ। 2 घंटे और निकल गए, राजा को टेंशन आने लगा, बेटी एकदम चिंता में आ गई, पापा फूल भी मुरझा रहे, मैं वरमाला किसको पहनाऊंगी? अचानक उसके बाद एक किनारे से आवाज आई, छपा, और फिर छप 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 करते करते दूसरे साइड से एक बंदा निकला। अब जैसे बंदा निकला, राजा की सांस में सांस आई, चलो यार कोई टेंशन नहीं है, मेरी बेटी की शादी तो पक्की होगी, क्योंकि बंदा बाहर निकल आया। जैसे वो बंदा बाहर निकल आया, राजा इमीडिएटली दौड़ता दौड़ता उसके पास गया, वेरी गुड बेटा, व्हाट अ काइंड ऑफ करेज दैट यू हैव शोन, तूने तो कमाल कर दिया, तू तो एकदम छलांग मार के मगरमच्छों को पछाड़ते हुए आगे निकल आया एकदम दूसरे किनारे से बाहर। वो बंदा एकदम गुर्राया हुआ और उसने एकदम राजा को कहा, तू परे हट, पहले मुझे बता धक्का किसने दिया। तो ऐसा ना हो कि 2 साल बाद 3 साल बाद जब तुम्हारी आर्टिकलशिप चल रही हो और उस समय पे अचानक तुम सोचने लगो कि मैं छप छप तो कर रहा हूं पर मुझे धक्का किसने दिया। Isn't it? So try to have that courage। आप ऐसी बातें सुनते थे पहले भी? मतलब मैं इसलिए पूछ रहा हूं कि पीपल आर ओनली हियरिंग। आप हो ना मेरे साथ? आर यू पीपल देयर विथ मी? कैन यू रेज हैंड्स फॉर मी? सारे जिंदा हैं कि आप भी अभी तक छप 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 कर रहे हो? नो दैट्स गुड, मेजोरिटी ऑफ लोग जिंदा हैं, मेरे साथ बैठे हैं। नहीं तो क्या होता है, हम लोग वो ऑन करके चले गए, चलो यार हम लेक्चर अटेंड कर रहे हैं, मास्टर को तो लग रहा है हम लेक्चर अटेंड कर रहे हैं। कोइंसिडेंटली ऐसा है, यहाँ मास्टर बहुत ध्यान देता है इवन दो इट इज ऑनलाइन क्लास। नहीं, क्योंकि क्या है ना कि अब छलांग वाली कहानी बता दी और उसके बाद में आप लोग मतलब कोई रिएक्ट नहीं कर रहा है, मुझे थोड़ा डर लग गया कि मैं मतलब इंसानों से बात कर रहा हूँ, सामने बॉट है कि क्या है। वेल, तो लगता है तुम लोगों ने ये कहानियां पहले सुनी हुई है, तो मैं टॉपिक पे आता हूं। सो पार्टनरशिप, admission, retirement, death is there, dissolution, partnership final account, it's not there at your CA foundation level, that will be getting covered at your intermediate level. You had a topic called as single entry in your 12th standard, which is not there in the CA foundation, or even at CA intermediate it has been removed now. The completion of records from the incomplete records, that is what we call as that concept. Well, now comes the important point कि इतने सारे टॉपिक हमने करने हैं। फिर कंपनी अकाउंट नाम का एक टॉपिक है, इश्यू ऑफ शेयर्स, फॉरफीचर ऑफ शेयर्स, रीइश्यू ऑफ फॉरफिटेड शेयर्स, इश्यू ऑफ डिबेंचर्स। द सेम टॉपिक इज देयर इन योर सीए फाउंडेशन आल्सो। अब सवाल ये बनता है कि इतने सारे टॉपिक करने हैं, इतने सारे टॉपिक कवर होंगे क्या सर हमसे? will we be able to cover these particular topics in our given time? As per my calculations, we will comfortably be able to complete everything by maximum say 28th of February, or if extended by 10th of March, we shall be able to finish off with the whole syllabus. All right. अब क्योंकि आपका ना मार्च मिड के बाद इवन FY BCom का एग्जाम आएगा, so considering that fact, we have arranged the whole of the schedule. Of course, currently you are having very limited number of lectures going on. Monday onwards, your lectures will increase by 2 hours suddenly because of the subject of maths. At this point, from 1 to 3, you'll be having math sessions instead of account sessions, and account sessions are going to get shifted. तो कहानी ये है कि आप जो ये पढ़ाई करने वाले हो, एक तो सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम प्रैक्टिस करके काम नहीं बनने वाला है, यू हैव टू गो थ्रू द सिलेबस थरली। दूसरा, हम लोग 11th 12th में जब हुआ करते थे ना, तब सर वेदर दिस टॉपिक इज इंपॉर्टेंट और दैट टॉपिक इज इंपॉर्टेंट, ये वाली कहानी हो गई बंद। क्यों? Because at CA foundation level, every topic is important. You cannot consider that, sir, मैंने वो कंपनी अकाउंट अगर छोड़ दिया तो चलेगा क्या? सर, मैं अगर वो पार्टनरशिप नहीं करूं तो चलेगा क्या? वेटेजेस आर गिवन बाय द ICAI, बट कौन से टॉपिक में से कितने मार्क का एग्जैक्टली पूछेंगे ये नहीं बताया हुआ है। बिकॉज दे हैव गिवन द वेटेजेस ऑन ग्रुप बेसिस कि चैप्टर 2, 3, 4, 5 मिला के हम लोग 25 मार्क का पूछेंगे। अब 2, 3, 4, 5 में से कौन सा टॉपिक ये नहीं बताया। या चैप्टर 6 में से हम लोग 10 से 15 मार्क का पूछेंगे। अब चैप्टर 6 के अंदर 5 यूनिट्स हैं, हम लोग एनपीओ पार्टनर सॉरी एनपीओ और फाइनल अकाउंट पे 15 मार्क का पूछेंगे। भाई क्या पूछेंगे हम लोग? वो पार्टनरशिप, एडमिशन, रिटायरमेंट, डेथ, गुडविल पे हम लोग 15 मार्क का पूछेंगे। भाई क्या? they have not clarified on that, which means what, that we have no option but to go through everything in detail. हमको हर चीज डिटेल में समझनी पड़ेगी। every point we have to cover, every point will be understanding thoroughly. All right, now there are certain terms that you are going to use very frequently all along your CA foundation syllabus. So what I'll do now is I'll bring forth those important terms. We'll have the we'll have the discussion on those important terms, and then we'll start with the accounting entries, the types of accounts, etc. Yes, just observe what those important terms are. Primarily, these terms we are going to use almost everywhere we go when it comes to accounting. Whichever point of accounting that you talk about, in all the aspects, we are going to talk about the concept of these all concepts that we are going to discuss now forward. Important terms. We have something called as income, expense, assets, and liabilities. कॉमर्स वाले सारे अपने अपने घर में बैठ के उछल रहे हैं, क्या सर कितनी पांचट बात कर रहे हैं, ये कोई इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स है, ये तो हर जगह यूज होती है. That's why it is important, ना? The most repetitive thing that we are going to do, the most important terms that we are going to use are these four. अब मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करूं इसके पहले आप लोगों के पास जानकार लोग बैठे हैं, बड़े खतरनाक नॉलेजेबल लोग बैठे हैं. ये नॉलेजेबल लोग पहले मुझे बताएंगे एंड देन I'll be telling you that what these terms are. चलिए, who can give me the answer to the first term? What is income? What do you mean by the term income? You can raise hands and give me the live answers. No one? No one knows what is income. अरे तुम लोग कॉमर्स सच में पास करके इधर आए हो ना? Yes, Rakshita, go ahead.
Sir, incomes are those in the company get profits, sir. In case if they give, like, sir, they will be getting some profit, like receiving the rent.
Go ahead.
In such cases, they will be getting profits, sir. Those the amount will be very small, sir.
Okay, fine. Yes, anyone else? Yes, Redmi.
Sir, revenue generated on supply of goods and services.
Revenue generated on supply of goods and services. Google में से ढूंढ के मत देना.
नहीं सर, वो मॉड्यूल में से था.
अच्छा, मॉड्यूल में से पढ़ के बताया.
हाँ
Very
मतलब
good.
कल पढ़ा था.
अच्छा, कल पढ़ा था, आज बता रहा है. क्या बात है, खतरनाक याददाश्त है बेटा तेरी. ये तो आजकल बंदा कल रात को खाने में क्या खाया था वो भी याद नहीं रखता है.
थैंक यू सर.
That's good. Okay, fine. The revenue generated against the supply of goods and services is what he's calling as income. Yes, anyone else? Okay. Anyone who can explain me what is the meaning of the term expense? Meaning of the term expense. Yeah, Shivam. शिवम, तेरी सारी आवाज नासा वालों ने खींच ली. अब तक तेरी कोई आवाज नहीं पहुंच पा रही. ऐसा हो रहा है तेरी आवाज का. Can you improve your connectivity? Till that point, Rakshita, can you give the answer? Rakshita, go ahead.
Expenses means the amounts paid to get any benefits.
Okay, expense means amount spent to get any benefits. That's what you call as expense. Okay. Yes, anyone else? Yeah, Janvi, go ahead.
So the amount spent on the production of the goods and services.
The amount spent on
The production of goods and services.
the
Production.
reduction of goods and services.
Production.
Production of
Yeah.
goods and services. अच्छा, ठीक है. जो रोटी ना खाई हड्डियां है भाई, आवाज ही ना थी अच्छा जी. Nikat. Nikat, go ahead. Chaitanya, Nikat, you can speak.
Sir, expenses are those costs which are incurred to either buy an asset or to maintain an asset or to acquire any other service or good.
Expenses are the amount spent to buy an asset,
Maintain an asset or
maintain an asset, or
acquire any other goods or services.
acquire any other goods or services. क्या बात है, बहुत ही भारी वाली definition बताई तूने. निकट.
Sir, I'm not able to speak. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, of course, we are able to hear you.
So the
This is your name, Nikat?
Yes, sir.
How do you pronounce it?
Nikhat.
Nikhat. क्या बात है? What is the meaning of that?
It means a fragrance that can soothe or calm your mind.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. मैं कल ही कह रहा था ना, तुम लोगों के नाम बहुत ही खतरनाक है. That's good.
Thank you,
Yes, go
sir.
ahead, Nikhat.
Sir, expenses can be defined as cost of operations.
Expenses can be defined as the cost of operations only.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is something I remember.
No, not a problem.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, no problem. नीरज, मैं तेरे को कब से मिस कर रहा हूँ, तू अभी तक क्या आंसर नहीं दे रहा है. नीरज, go ahead. मैं
Sir,
वही
can
सोचा,
you-
3 आंसर हो गए अब तक के, नीरज नहीं आया सामने. नीरज,
Sir,
go ahead.
can you? Yes, sir. Sir, the cost of operations to generate revenue.
The cost of operations to generate revenue is what you call as expense.
Sir, yes, I think so.
Okay, fine. Sammati.
The money spent or payments made by the firm for rent and taxes, printing.
The money spent or
The payments
payment
made
made for
printing, rent and taxes.
printing rates and taxes. Okay. You're giving a very narrow definition on that. Yes, it is expense, but very limited scope of that. Shivam?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So the amount spent over day-to-day activities, salary, rent, wages for the production of final goods and services, which directly we can say that the amount spent on creating revenue.
The amount spent on creating revenue is what you call as expense.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, anyone else? मैंने जब पहली बार पूछा था ना व्हाट इज दिस एक्सपेंस, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस एक्सपेंस, उस समय पे मुझे किसी ने कहा कि किसी बंदे का अगर ब्रेकअप हो जाए तो और उसके बाद में वो अपने एक्स को देखे तो इट पेन्स अ लॉट. एक्स पेन्स, यू नो. इज इट सो? वेल, नॉट एट ऑल. डोंट वरी ऑन दैट पार्ट. सर, आप कहाँ लॉकडाउन के पीरियड में या एक्स और पेन्स की बातें कर रहे हो सर? यहाँ हमारी लोगों से मुलाकातें नहीं हो रही है. आप यहाँ हमारे पैचअप नहीं हो रहे हैं. आप ब्रेकअप की बातें कर रहे हो, एक्स की बात कर रहे हो, पेन की बात कर रहे हो. आपको क्या पता कि हम हमारी जिंदगी हमारे घर में कैसे बिता रहे हैं? Isn't it? सबकी लाइफ में एकदम ब्रेक लगा हुआ है. What do you people say? Is that correct? Yes? हाँ सर, क्या कोई मिलता नहीं है, कुछ नहीं, कहाँ जाए कहाँ नहीं जाए, किससे मिले, ये सब पे पाबंदियां लगी हुई है. बस किसी दिन अगर घर पे तैयार हो जाए ना तो घर वाले पहले पूछते, बेटा आज कहाँ निकलना है. स्वराज, तो ऐसे 3-3 वर्ड करके प्रिंट करेगा तो कैसे चलेगा बेटा? एनीवेज, हम लोग को सच में अगर घर पे किसी दिन अगर ट्रैक पैंट की जगह पे अगर नॉर्मल ड्रेस पहन लेना, अगर घर पे अगर शॉर्ट्स की जगह हम लोग नॉर्मल कोई एक अटायर पहन रहे हैं, तो अचानक घर वालों की फीलिंग बदल जाती है हमारे बारे में. क्यों बेटा, क्या हुआ, कहाँ कुछ गड़बड़ हो गई, कहाँ निकल रहे हो? दिस इज नॉट परमिटेड. बाहर कोरोना है. कहीं जाना है तो पेरेंट्स के साथ जाना है, अदरवाइज चुपचाप घर में बैठे रहना है. This is the kind of situation for almost everyone, right? नहीं यार, आप लोग रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करोगे तो मैं कुछ भी बात नहीं करूंगा, मैं भी चुप हो जाऊंगा. फिर क्या होता है ना कि मैं बहुत ही मुश्किल से इसको इंटरैक्टिव बनाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं, क्योंकि क्या है, मैं आपके चेहरे नहीं देख पा रहा हूं, तो यू हैव टू रिस्पॉन्ड. और आप चाहते हो, अगर इफ यू पीपल वांट, आई डोंट माइंड यू पीपल नॉट रिस्पॉन्डिंग. अगर आप चाहते हो कि सर आप सिर्फ ना टॉपिक पे बात करो, ये बाकी सारी चीजें ना हम लोग कई जगहों से सुनते रहते हैं, तो देयर इज नो यूज ऑफ दैट. अगर ऐसा कुछ होगा तो आई कैन जस्ट फोकस ऑन माय टॉपिक, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम. आई जस्ट बी फोकसिंग ऑन की yes, of course the classes will surely open. क्लासेस हम लोग रोज ओपन करते हैं साफ सफाई के लिए, और वो साफ सफाई करके हम लोग वापस उसका किवाड़ लगा देते हैं, क्योंकि क्या है कि हम आपको बुला नहीं सकते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे सीएम साहब कहते हैं कि ना मुन्ना ना, बाहर है कोरोना. एनीवेज, income is the amount that you generate on supply of goods or services. Income is the amount that you generate on allowing someone else to utilize your resources. In a sense, you are having a property, you are giving it to someone else on the rental basis, so rent becomes your income. You are having certain patents, copyrights, trademarks, you give something of that kind to someone else and that person gives you the royalties against that. You are having the surplus funds available, you park it into a bank and bank gives you the interest on that. These all amounts is what we call as the incomes for a particular business or a particular individual. See, when I'm talking about a particular term, do not restrict your thought process only for a particular situation. You can surely elaborate your thought process. You can surely think from the different point of view. Because what happens is, if you will restrict your thought process, then you will never be able to go into the core concept, and therefore go into the understanding from the core perspective of it. Commonly speaking, income may also be termed as something called as profit. The excess of your revenue over the expense is also called as your income. The salary earned by an individual is also called as an income. The remuneration charged by a professional to his client is also called as income. So income has the very broad meaning, and that is an amount that you generate on supply of goods or services, the amount that you generate on providing the utilization of your resources. These all things are termed as income, revenue. Whereas when I talk about the expense, it is the spending on the opposite side. The amount that you are spending to generate the revenue for your business, that can be a short-term kind of expense, that can be a long-term kind of expense. When you're spending the amount for a short period of time, we call that as expense. But when the same amount is spent for a longer period of time, we call that as the income of we call that as the asset or capital expenditure of the business. So all in all, what you're supposed to remember is, what is important for us is that when we are spending the amounts, we categorize that as expense. अब इन सब चीजों को मैं elaborate करने वाला हूँ. What is expense? Expense में short term, long term, ये सब क्या है? ये हम लोग elaborate करेंगे. पहले उनको एक एक करके समझ लेते हैं brief form में. Now tell me, what is an asset? Who can tell me that what is an asset? Yeah, Zainab, go ahead.
The property or the resources owned by the company are known as assets.
The property and resources owned by the company are the assets. Okay. Rakshita?
Assets are the properties that is owned by the owner for the starting day of during starting of the business for day-to-day transaction or business activity.
Okay. Shivam?
Assets are the properties, tangible or intangible, owned by an individual, company or a firm.
Okay. Yes, anyone else? बहुत ही टेक्निकल डेफिनेशन बता रहे हो आप लोग. Yeah, anyone else? Okay, Swaraj, go ahead. Swaraj, you can speak. Deepali, go ahead. Deepali, if you want to give the answer, you can go ahead.
Resources are controlled by company, or the excess of assets over liabilities are known to be assets. Excess of capital over liabilities.
Okay, it is asset. Okay. Fine. You can lower your hands. Yes, anyone else? Shreyas, yes, go ahead.
Sir, the properties owned by the company which contribute for longer period of time.
Longer period of time. Okay. Samantray is saying, Pooja Samantray. Okay. Pooja is saying Asset means a thing purchased for a business for a long period of time. Okay, Neeraj.
Sir, its meaning may differ from, sir, because there are two types of assets like current and fixed asset.
Okay.
Sir, so current assets keep flowing and fixed assets should stay in the business for at least 1 financial year.
At least
1 financial year.
Okay. Next. तो उतना ही है. Okay. Devendra, you can go ahead. Yes. Okay. क्या गलती से भी कई बार बच्चों के हाथों पर हो जाते हैं. That's fine. Okay, what do you mean by liabilities then? Before I gave you the definition of, yes, Karen, go ahead. Karen, you can speak.
Liability is something that the business owes to someone else.
A business owing something to someone else is a liability. Shivam?
Yes.
Yes, sir. A liability is a thing which business owes to someone else or to the owner.
Someone else or to the owner. Oh.
Yes, sir. Internal liability is termed as capital or towards the owner, and external liabilities toward outsiders.
Why is it called as capital then? अगर वो liability है तो?
Sir, because it has to be repaid. But after repaying all the amount to external liabilities, then it will be repaid at the end of the dissolution of the firm. Or
okay, it has to be repaid at the time of dissolution. दुकान खोली नहीं, पहले बंद करने की कोशिश कर रहा है तू.
Sir, then also it will be repaid, but at last.
अच्छा, it will be repaid at last.
Yes, sir.
पर repay करना पड़ेगा. नहीं किया तो नहीं चलेगा.
Sir, if there is nothing left, so then it will not be paid, or if any shortfall, then the owner have to bring it in case of sole proprietorship.
अच्छा, उसको घर से लाना पड़ेगा और पैसा.
Yes, sir. If there is need.
Why so?
Sir, if there is a sole proprietorship, there is an unlimited liability of the sole proprietor.
Okay, there is an unlimited liability of the sole proprietor.
Yes, sir.
And what about the case of partnership?
Yes, sir. Same.
Same. तो उसमें कौन partner पैसा लेके आएगा?
Depend on their agreed ratio if they have a contract, or equally if they have no contract.
अच्छा, equally पैसा लाना पड़ेगा. पर किसी का पैसा नहीं रहा तो?
Yes, sir.
किसी के पास अगर पैसा नहीं रहा तो?
Then the other partners will share equally.
Other partners will share equally.
Yes,
तो
sir.
आधे यार उनके ऊपर तो नाइंसाफी हो गई.
Sir, but cannot be.
हमारे पास भी assets नहीं है.
Sir, but it is a legally mandatory. The court will take the action then.
But if none of the partner has the personal assets available with them, then what?
Personal assets and nothing if they have, then that will be bad
None of
debt.
the partner, all three partners, 4 partners, 2 partners, whomsoever are there, they do not have the assets at all.
Bad debt.
Bad debt.
But yes, sir.
हो गई, आखिर नुकसान करवा ही दिया तूने. I really appreciate Shivam, तेरा पढ़ाई बहुत अच्छा है. And ये सिर्फ 12th level का था, पर वही conceptual understanding continue करना है. I
Yes,
hope
sir.
the rest of the people are also hearing to what he's been speaking about. And this is what I was talking about at the beginning, why I was going continuously question after question after question. मुझे लगा कि कहीं ना कहीं तो ये बंदा रुक जाएगा, but it didn't stop. उसने आखिर bad debt करवा ही दिए मेरे. So anyways, that's fine, Shivam. There is no problem. Shivam, you are from which place?
So I am from basically Khandwa, but I have studied in Burhanpur Macrovision Academy.
Okay, okay. So currently you are in Burhanpur only?
No, sir.
Then?
At home only, means Khandwa.
अच्छा, खंडवा पे ही है.
Nearby Indore, yes, sir.
हाँ, पता है मेरे को. खंडवा के बहुत बच्चे आते हैं बेटा. बुरहानपुर से हमने चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स भी बनाए हैं.
Yes, sir. I know.
अमित तोलानी, अरुण तोलानी.
Yes, sir.
एक तोलानी फैमिली, वो सीए है, and after CA Amit completed IPS का exam and now he's an IPS officer and he's not practicing as a chartered accountant. And he is from the place called as Burhanpur.
Yes, sir.
So that is always there. Don't worry on that part. From which place we belong, that doesn't make any difference for us. Yeah, Rutuja, you want to speak? Rutuja? यार तुम लोग हाथ ऊपर करते हो और फिर बात नहीं करते हो ना, बुरा लगता है. Anyways, that's fine. I'm sorry. Now I'll come to the concept of the assets and liabilities. We'll discuss about that. So assets are basically something that is owned by a business. Assets are something called as the receivables by a business from an outsider. Any ownership or receivable by an individual or a business is nothing but what we call as the asset for that particular individual or the business. Similarly, when there are the obligations of the business, those obligations can be the obligations to the owners or to the outsiders. These all obligations of an individual or a firm or a business is nothing but what we call as the liabilities of the business. As far as these assets are concerned, those assets are further divided into tangible assets and intangible assets, fixed assets and current assets, liquid assets and illiquid assets. There is something called as fictitious asset also. We are going to talk about all these terms. When you take the example of liabilities, the liabilities can be the inside liabilities or outside liabilities. Obligation means, Janvi, obligation is basically something which is payable to someone. That is what we call as obligation. Something that you owe to someone is nothing but what you call as the obligation. All right. Ownership is asset. Owing or obligation is a liability. So these are the kind of basic things that we are going to talk about in detail. But before I go into that detail, please write the brief about these all. We'll make the note on these all four terms individually first, and then we'll start with the details of that. Write down. I can dictate it directly. There is no problem, I hope. Can you raise hands for me? हाँ, आप लोग पेपर पेन बुक पेंसिल कुछ तो लेके बैठे हैं ना? नहीं तो अब उठेंगे सारे के सारे, अरे यार ये मास्टर क्या करवा रहा है, अब तो हमको बुक पेन लाना पड़ेगा. मम्मी एक बुक देना, मम्मी 2 पेन देना. Isn't it? Well, माँ भी तुमको खींच के जो लफड़ लगाएगी ना, उसके बाद में पढ़ाई तुम करो, मेहनत हम करें, हाथ दोगी. Yes, write down. The very first, income. Under that, first bullet, it is also termed as, yes, Atharv, absolutely correct. Mummy says do it on your own. Income, under that, it is also termed as revenue. Next point. The amount that is generated, into bracket, received or receivable, on supply of the goods or services, the goods or services is called as income. Is called as income. Next point. Next bullet. It also includes the amount received or receivable the amount received or receivable received or receivable on allowing someone to utilize the resources. To utilize the resources. Like rent, comma, interest, etc. Is it one right? Next point, write down. Next heading now. Expense. The amount spent to generate the revenues of a business the amount spent to generate the revenues of the business Next point. These expenses can be of short-term nature or it can also be a longer-term expense. Or it can also be a longer-term expense. Longer-term expense. That is, we call as the revenue or capital expenses. That is, we call as revenue or capital expense. All right. Next one, Write down. The third one, that is assets. Under that, write down. Something that is owned by a business something that is owned by a business yes Neeraj, something that is owned by a business or the amounts receivable from outsiders or the amounts receivable from the outsiders are the assets of a business. Next point, write down in that. These assets can further be classified as the fixed assets or current assets, the fixed assets or current assets, the tangible assets or intangible assets, the tangible assets or intangible assets, depending on the nature of the asset. Depending on the nature of asset. All right. Next point. Next point. That is liabilities. Next heading. I hope you people are understanding what I'm saying. हाँ, कहीं कोई शक सवाल क्वेश्चन क्वेरी हो तो immediately you can ask it. There is no problem. And feel free, feel comfortable when you are there in my lectures. You can be very much comfortable asking the questions. All right. Yes, write down liabilities. In fact, मैं शायद कोई सिचुएशन थी इस वजह से मुझे घर पे खाना नहीं मिला था. आई थिंक घर पे कोई नहीं था, तो मुझे एक मेस में जाके खाना खाना पड़ा था. मेस में गया तो वहां अपने स्टूडेंट्स थे, तो एक पुराना स्टूडेंट था, उसने कहा सर व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ लायबिलिटी. मैंने सिंपली रिप्लाई किया समथिंग दैट इज पेएबल टू एन आउटसाइडर इज व्हाट यू कॉल एज अ लायबिलिटी. ही सेड सर दिस इज रॉन्ग. आई सेड व्हाई, व्हाट हैपेंड? He said, sir, when a cat brings the tea, that's the liability. He said, what? When the cat brings the tea, it is liability. मैंने कहा ये क्या हो गया यार, कुछ तो तुम सेंस वाली बात करो, इतना नॉनसेंस तो नहीं चलेगा. He said, sir, it's very simple. Liability, you know. The cat brings the tea, so it's liability. Well, तुम लोग सदमे में मत जाना, नहीं तो वहां से एकदम से अचानक घर में आवाजें करोगे, ओ भाई मारो मुझे मारो, और घर वाले सच में मारने आ जाएंगे तो तुम्हारा ही नुकसान होने वाला है. सो फॉर नाउ यू जस्ट सहो और कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो तुम लोग. राइट. तुम लोगों के अचानक से ऐसे जज्बात बदल गए होंगे वहां घर बैठे बैठे, हालात बदल गए होंगे, पर यू हैव नो ऑप्शन. वेल, राइट डाउन liabilities. Under that first bullet, any amount that is payable by a business against the loans, comma, credit transactions, etc. are liabilities. Next point. These liabilities may be to the to the owner. These liabilities may be to the owners, called as internal liabilities, or these owings may be to the outsiders, like banks or creditors, etc. Are called as the external liabilities. Next point. Within that, the next point. The liabilities may also be classified as the long-term liabilities or the current liabilities, comma, secured loans or unsecured loans. Secured loans or unsecured loans. Secured liabilities or unsecured liabilities, I'm sorry. Is it one right? So these are the various classifications related to the basic terminologies. Why I started with this? Because every now and then, in every situation, every aspect that we are going to talk about, we are going to discuss through these terminologies only. In fact, we have to elaborate these further into the capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, direct expenditure, indirect expenditure, operative expenses, inoperative expenses. Same ways for the incomes, assets का elaboration, उसमें क्या include होता है, क्या नहीं include होता है. These all aspects is what we have to talk about. And those all will be continuing in our next session, that is tomorrow. We'll be meeting at 1 o'clock. Thank you for today.